Rediscover your smile with Cosmetic Dental Associates of Burke. Our expert team provides top-notch dental care, ensuring you leave with a brighter, more confident smile. Whether you need routine cleanings, advanced cosmetic procedures, or restorative treatments, we've got you covered. Renew your confidence and enjoy the benefits of a healthy, beautiful smile. Schedule an appointment today. Call 703-935-2879 or visit cosmeticdentalburke.com. Cosmetic Dental Associates of Burke, where your smile is our priority.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, where every nail-biting overtime win, breakaway, picks 365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Virginia.
Welcome to this week's Harness Racing Alumni Show. I'm Freddie Hudson, and I'm here today with Trade Martin, Bob Marks, and Andy Cohen. The Harness Racing Alumni Show is the #1 harness racing podcast in North America. We have sponsorships and advertising spots available. For more information, email rrtrotten@outlook.com or visit ustrots.com. The statements and opinions of our guests are their personal opinions and beliefs, and it does not necessarily represent the opinions of the Harness Racing Alumni Show or of its host.
The Harness Racing Alumni Show with your hosts, Freddie Hudson and Trade Martin.
Joining us this week is Dover Downs PR man and main marketing genius at Dover Downs, Alex Kraszewski. Alex, welcome back to the Harness Racing Alumni Show.
Freddie, Bob, thank you very much for having me. It's an honor.
It's our pleasure. Well, Alex, Dover is set to open on Monday, this upcoming Monday, November 4th. I see that you have a full card. What drivers and trainers are going to be on hand for this meet?
Well, again, Freddie, it looks like we're going to bring back our leading trainer, which is Chuck Christman Jr., his daughter, Chrissy Christman Beer and Sean Beer. They'll be returning. We've got Joe Colombo, and, of course, always a mainstay is Jim King Jr., the driver colony, again, Tim Teacher. He's listed on horses, as well as our Dover Downs group with Alan Davis, and sometimes George Napolitano comes in, David Miller. So we have a full group coming in.
Okay. Now, Jim King, is he still training horses for John Payton?
He's got a couple of owners that he's training for, be honest with you, Freddie.
Okay. John, I know, had horses with him. I don't know if he still does, but John, he's the owner of the Golden Blossom Honey Company.
Oh, okay.
And he used to train Benny Webster's stable many years ago.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, but now let's get back to our subject here. You have some big races coming up. You have the Progress Pace, and you have the Matron. Tell us a little bit about what you expect there.
Well, Freddie, we're going to kick off we open up on the 4th. We race the 4th through April 3rd, 2025, a 83-day racing meet, post time 4:30, our 55th live harness racing season. And on November 7th, we have the 3-year-old Matron Stakes. That's Thursday, November 7th. And then the week later, we have the 2-year-old Matron Stakes. The estimated purses are over $100,000. The 2-year-olds race Monday, November 11th through Thursday, November 14th. And we also have the Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund. Those races November 7th through the 20th with a purse of eliminations $20,000. The final for the 2-year-olds is the 21st and 27th with a purse of $110,000. And then the 3-year-olds, December 2nd through the 12th. The eliminations in the finals, December 16th through the 19th, $110,000 estimated purses for them. And as you said, Freddie, our signature race is the Progress Pace. We have the eliminations Thursday, November 21st, and then the Progress Pace final. That'll be raced on Wednesday, November 27th. Carries a purse of $250,000. And it was a great race last year because why not won it? The reason why was because our own Delaware-based Dylan Davis, part owner and trainer, won the race. So it was a festive night that night.
It sounds like it's going to be an exciting race this year, too.
Yeah, well, we've been very fortunate, it being the end of the year, especially with the Matron and the 2-year-olds. You got the division offers are up, as well as Horse of the Year. So we just obviously were, a week or two after the Breeders' Crown races. So there's still a lot at stake, and they're coming down to Bally's Dover here in Dover, Delaware.
Okay. Do you have any special events planned?
Well, probably. Well, I think, the first month of November, we have just a blockbuster of events coming in. And so, the festivities that go with it. But primarily it's the racing.
Okay. Anything else you would like to add in here, Bob?
No, it sounds excellent to me. Put it this way, it sounds excellent to me. I always look forward to the opening of Dover Downs because so many good horses are always lured by the Matrons and the Progress and the other stake races they have.
And we did have Confederate 2 years ago.
That right. You did. You did.
The other thing I want to add in here, Alex and Bob, you guys have a history. You guys worked together, didn't you?
Well, we did.
A few centuries ago, yes, we did.
Yeah, it was racing from Roosevelt, and I'll tell you what, Bob. I think since then, I think we were the precursor to a lot of the openings that we see, at most of the racetracks.
No question. No, that was a very interesting time of life. Yeah, we did the racing from Roosevelt, and we also had an occasional guest host named Bruce Beck, who has become a complete celebrity on Channel 4, NBC. You see him, he's one of the top sportscasters in the world now. And I remember those days when Bruce Beck would join us.
And it was interesting, if you remember, Madison Square Garden Sports, they kind of inserted Bruce in the lineup. He was a rookie to kind of get his feet wet. And as you said, he's become a great sportscaster.
Oh, there's no question. I see Bruce constantly. I haven't seen him, anymore. But what I'm saying is, I see him on NBC shows, and I'm sure he'll be at Yankee Stadium tonight for the final of the World Series. I don't know if it's the final, but it's going to be another game. So,
well, it was funny. I was watching the game myself, and they panned to the crowd, and there was Bob Boni, one of our own.
Yes, Bob Boni was there, and as one of his guests is Gabe Pruitt. Gabe Pruitt, he's the race caller at the Red Mile, but he's also a host now on so many of the harness racing shows. So yes, Bob Boni has always had Yankee season tickets, and he's a new Hall of Famer now.
How about that? That's outstanding. Well deserved.
I think it's excellent. He is so well deserving. I think it's excellent.
All right. Well, with that, I think I'm going to close the show out. We wish you, Alex, have a very, very successful meet. I will be over there, I guess, on the 27th, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Very good, Fred. We look forward to it. Same thing, Bob. It's always a pleasure talking to you, my friend.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. We go back a long way into the 80s. I don't even want to count how many years that is. But,
and we're still rocking.
I don't know if we're rocking, but we're rolling. Okay.
Now, over to Andy.
Thanks, Freddie. I am hoping to do an interview for this coming Monday's Keeping Pace column with David Siegel, the former USTA director who has had a few months now to sit on the sidelines and sort of watch and see what's going on there at the USTA as it relates to the federal racing law and other matters. So I'm hoping to have a good, nice, chunky interview with him. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Fred, back to you.
Thank you, Andy. The Harness Racing Alumni Show is the #1 harness racing podcast in North America and is listened to worldwide on multiple platforms, including Spreaker, iHeartRadio, USTrots.com, HarnessLink, Google Podcasts, and many others. To our audience, thanks for listening, and please join us again next week.
the Harness Racing Alumni Show.